Hi, I've gotten a lot of requests on how do I create an event sign up on a page, and I wanted to show you really fast how you would do that. It's not very difficult, but there are a couple of steps. I just want to make sure that you understand before we do that. So what you would do is, from your drop down welcome menu, you would go ahead and get under site admin, and the first thing you need to do is create the page. That's what I like to do. So in your current menu layout, you would just need to create a page, whatever you want to call it. Here we'll call it Chili Cook-Off. Whoops. And select a category, and you're going to click on the create new page. Now I've already done that. It's right here, but I just wanted to show you in case you didn't know how to do it. But once you click that create new page, it would show up in the non-assigned pages, and you would just drag it over and stick it where you wanted it. Here it's in the I put it right here under events. So you have to create the event first before you can create a sign up, and then you would just save and publish it, and your new menu item has been successfully saved. But that's fine. But the other step that you need to do is go under modules and actually create the event itself. So we're going to create an event. We're going to create a new event. We're going to put this under our social calendar, and the subject is going to be the chili cook-off. Obviously, it's come up because it's one of my favorite. You can choose a location if you have one, and a date. Ours is going to be, let's say, the 30th, and from 3 to 4 p.m. That's fine. If you didn't like the time or you wanted to change the time, you just click on the little time symbol, and let's say it starts at 3, but we're going to go ahead and end it at 11. It's a late night, and it's the chili cook-off. You enter a description just like you would for any other event that you created. I cannot speak and talk at the same time today, but so anything that you wanted to put in that box about the description, obviously you wouldn't write the word description, but you put it in there, and your contact person, let's say it's the social committee. And right here, in order to make a event sign up, you need to activate the sign up required link. And once that page that we created, when we go back and everything's in, you can come back and put that URL right here, and it will take you to that event when you click on it in the system, and I can show you that too. It's not going to be all day, and it's not going to reoccur. We're just going to go ahead and save it. Oop. Sorry, I thought I did. Let's see, on the 30th. There we go. And we're going to go back. So now my event's in the calendar. Once it's in the calendar, I'm going to return to the live site. There we go. And I'm going to find it. Here it is. And now what I need to do is actually edit this page and set up the parameters. So I'm going to go over to the page modules. I'm going to select event sign up. The chili cook-off is going to come up. This is something else that I made another time, adult night, but here the chili cook-off is going to come up. I'm going to publish this page. And you're going to see where it says the event sign up has not been configured yet. And that's fine. That means that we haven't put in the parameters that we need so that when people sign up, it tells the computer exactly what's going on. So we need to do that. what's neat about this particular sign up module is we have what's called the event owner user code. So let's say I'm the admin or I'm the webmaster, and as the admin or the webmaster, I have to actually set up this event. But let's say there's a committee, a social committee, who doesn't have board access, but I want to give them access to create this page. Or the chili cook-off is such a big event that I have volunteers who want to run that event, and they're going to go ahead and take care of the setup and everything else once I created the page and the menu and added it to the event. So what the user code is whatever, see mine says demo HOA, or demo admin, which is right here. If I know what their user code is, I can go ahead and add it and separate it with a semicolon. So for instance, John Smith is going to help out, so I know that his user code is john.smith, and he's a volunteer, and so is anybody else. Let's say for fun, here's one. I'm a cook for 67, whatever, it doesn't matter. But those two people are volunteers. By putting in their user code, whatever they are registered for, into the system, and it has to be within our system, this COMWeb or your community system, then they would, if you know their user code, and you can get that from their membership profile, or the admin can get that from their membership profile, you can put that in here. And that gives them permission to edit and have access to the page just as if they were an admin, but only for features associated with this particular event. And if I had, again, if I was here where it says demo admin at comwebinc.net for the registration, that's for anybody who has any questions or who's it coming from. If I don't want that, then I can just put it like John Smith is going to take care of it. So I know that his email address is johnsmith at, I don't know, example.com. Then all of that is now going to go to him once I save it into the system, and it won't come to me anymore. And that's great because I don't really have time to do it, and John Smith volunteered, so John Smith's going to take care of it now. So that's what that is, and those are great features to have. Now John Smith and I'm a cook can take care of this page without me having to kind of micromanage them, and now they're in charge of this event. So it says send email on registration. So now you don't have to send one, or only, or event admin, or only registered, or sent to both. You can just decide. And again, who do I want to send the emails from? Do I want to send them? You don't want to send them from COMWebinc.net, or you don't want to send them from your president or webmaster at HOA.com. You want to send them to social, or whoever you want to send it to. You can put that in there. And thank you for your registration is when they register, it's going to be their confirmation. It's going to be right here. You can put whatever you want. Please contact us. It's going to ask you, when do you want the sign up? Well, today is the 11th, so we're going to start the sign up tomorrow at midnight, and the event's over on the 30th, and I need to know to order my food, so I'm going to say the 28th. I could change the time if I needed to. Let's say 11 o'clock. That's it. That's all. That's when I'm going to allow the sign up from. You can select the maximum number of attendees or children, and if there's a cost involved, it will direct them. If you have a PayPal account set up on your and attached to your website, it can help you do that. You would just put in the amount. If you want to show where they are on the map or show a registration list, sometimes people like to see who's coming. So here are the prompts. These prompts are by default. You can just select whether or not they're required or displayed, but they are on here, and the help documentation shows you how to use all of that. If you want to add another prompt, let's say you want to know if they're coming for the chili cook-off. So we're going to say bringing chili, and we're going to use a option button. The default will be yes, of course, and the selection values would be yes, no, and maybe. You can see that mine are already in here. So yes, no, maybe,